B2s and go by my ran. Some days you get at your B2. It's all part of God's plan. Well, if you want that peace, you can't keep quiet when there's a picture of you hanging out on an island. Some days you get at your B2 and go by my ran. Politicians and preachers get hard as a bone when you're talking holy wars, two birds, one stone. It's the same playbook as 2003. Looks familiar to you, looks familiar to me. Some days you get at your B2s and go by my ran. Some days you get at your B2s. It's all part of God's plan. Well, bomb on to hell, every boy and every girl. Be the change in the regime you want to see in the world. Some days you get at your B2s and go by my ran. Upon a missile rode the Lord, roaring justice is the sword. It was a melting of the faces of the damned. You have heard of Noah's flood, that tear went pale against the blood, pouring out and boiling in uranium sands. Don't you know atomic power is just God's celestial shower? There are those that He has chosen and those that He has not. There are many who will die in the Lord's plan by and by, but it won't be you or I, thanks to the great Caucasian God. And I said, Lord, be thou near me, blot out everything that's strange to me, everything that's queer. I said, Lord, don't be far, for I am in need of a friend indeed, the great Caucasian God. Does not the Lord abide in Texas, down in Waco, and the rest of every Israel that hubris ever claimed? Does not the Lord abide in prisons full of men with holy visions? Don't the Lord abide in every tent and cave? Does not the Lord abide in bunkers and rifles without number, every ruby ridge and Rittenhouse and home? Does not the Lord abide in fear, in tactical gear? Don't the Lord abide in every helmet soul? And I said, Lord, be thou near me, blot out everything that's strange to me, everything that's queer. I said, Lord, don't be far, for I am in need of a friend indeed, the great Caucasian God. Toronto, I'd like to take a moment to talk with you all about death. There's a lot of folks that fear death coming quick and swift in the night, stealing away from them the toil of their hands and the fruits of their labor. But I say unto you today that there ain't a crueler trick that death has ever played on a man than to fool a man into thinking that while his soul was indeed dead on the inside, he was in fact alive on the outside. There is a foolish generation squandered all their fathers gave them. They are running out of time left to enjoy. They would kill and eat their own if the TV told them so. So they're keen to watch the world burn just to make a point. And they say, Lord, be thou near me, blot out everything that's strange to me, everything that's queer. They say, Lord, don't be far, for they are in need of a friend indeed, the great Caucasian God. I am in need of a friend indeed, the great Caucasian God. if you're looking for purpose in the current circus, if you're seeking respect and attention, if you're in need of a gig that'll make you feel big, come with me and put some folks in detention. Just last week was kinda tough, I put a kid in cuffs, I zip-tied a lady to a van. We can sneak around town and working folks down, I hear they get a great benefit plan. Join us, boy, ain't it nice? Join us, take my advice. If you're lacking control and authority, come with me and hunt down minorities. Join us. See, I failed the academy, the cops weren't having me, the army didn't sound that fun, so I found me a paramilitary operation that was keen to hand me a gun. I got picked on in school, I never felt that cool. There's a hole in my soul that just rages. All the ladies turned me down and I felt like a clown. But will you look at me now, I'm putting folks in cages. At ice for respect and power, join ice, I hear they got great hours. There's a sign-on bonus of 50 grand. They're in need of you needing to feel like a man. Join ice. If you're looking for purpose in the current circus, if you're seeking respect and attention, if you're in need of a gig that'll make you feel big, come with me and put some folks in detention. See, I failed the academy, the cops weren't having me, the army didn't sound that fun, so I found me a paramilitary operation that was keen to hand me a gun. Join us, take my advice. Join us, boy, ain't it nice? If you're lacking control and authority, come with me, hunt down minorities. Join us. Well, you got your bucket list, your grocery list, your list of things to do. You got a list of all your wishes, that's a wish list, dude. You got your Amazon, Santa Claus, and Big Red too. But I know a list that don't exist, and buddy, so do you. It's the Epstein list, it's a mystery list with a twist. It's a myth of a list that we all just missed. Be an optimist, not a pessimist. If you wish to persist, it's probably best you forget that list. Now, what were we talking about? I don't remember, but I can sleep a lot better at night. Yeah, life can just go along, knowing there's 10,000 hours of sunshine and flowers and nobody doing a damn thing wrong. Here, no scene, no damn G, no cash Patel. Well, I wouldn't wanna be here. Sweating men with bulging eyes. Now tell me them fellas ain't compromised. Any implicated dude will tell you, anybody on the big list knows just how far the folks in charge will go to keep the status quo. So when the war bell rings, the song that they'll sing is the song that we well know. Oh, oh, so it's off to war I go. Well, they said they's gonna fix it, but now they're complicit. They owe, they owe, they owe, they owe, they owe. So it's off to war we go. Let's send the poor after war, what else are we for? They owe, they owe, they owe, they owe. There's an office in a building and a person in a chair, and you paid for it all, though you may be unaware. You paid for the paper, you paid for the phone, you paid for everything they need to deny you what you owe. There ain't no you in United Health, there ain't no me in the company, there ain't no us in the private trust. There's only humans and humanity. Now Well, the procedure that you're needing ain't the cost-effective proving all the percent people end up winning a dispute. So if you get sick, pray to God for help, cause your doctor's gotta pray to United Health. Way back in 77, Mr. Richard T. Burke started buying HMOs, putting federal grants to work, made 50 billion buckaroos. Last year the Warren Buffett of health, the Jeff Bezos of fear. Now CEOs come and go, and one just went. The ingredients you got, bake the cake you get. But if you get sick, cross your fingers for luck, cause old Richard T. Burke ain't giving a fuck. Commoditized health, monopolized products, the doctors they own and the research they bought, they own the pharmacies and a lot of the meds. They should start buying graves to sell us when we're all dead. There ain't no you in United Health, there ain't no me in the company, there ain't no us in the private trust. There's all the humans in humanity. There ain't no you in United Health, there ain't no me in the company, there ain't no us in the private trust. There's all the humans in humanity. There's all the humans in humanity. If you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. So the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. It ain't the price gouging, and it ain't the inflation. It ain't everyone above you trying to make a buck from you, scoring the whole congregation. I had that reduced lunch, I had the benefit cards. Never occurred to me to blame my family on life being so damn hard. I should have paid attention back when I was in school. Then I could figure out the tax. I would know a lot of facts. I missed the class where they taught the rules. I was memorizing capitals. I was in the spelling bee. I must have missed the part where they taught the art of private equity. I was selling chocolate bars. I had a disorder. I was cutting up a frog, got lost in the fog, learning how to play recorder. If you worked a little longer, if you worked a little harder, if you worked a little harder, if you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. So the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. It ain't the banks most of our lives has been flying down at half-mast. Old casinos and spaceships, Teslas and dollars are flying. Always get too close to the big white house and they lose their goddamn mind. Make a cure, might get you day, thought I'd bring it up at the local town hall. He said that the air started breathing the water and clean. They said, well, forward in your call. He was on hold for 3 days straight when Jesus picked up the line. He said, don't take guns, and if you wanna have fun, just be grateful that I'm on your side. God named Ben, Ben made the Senate, elongate Mars ready. He said, let me get stuff shit way, cause the boss can be damn heavy. Jesus said, I got a friend down in Carson, he and my buddy Jordan Peter's son. Well, get it ain't quick, it won't get your script, you gonna love the die as a band. Jesus has given that word and the sons somewhere between a 4-year degree and a 1 degree by back WFDs. And prayed up to the Lord that night. He said, Lord, what am I to do? All the budgets are burned and the money's been earned and the interest rates are through the roof. God made the man made the Senate, elongate Mars ready. He said, let the gas starship way because the boss can't ever take us home. So hard, like the scared and the deaf. It sounded like a hoodie drone. Cause the Lord he met Abraham. You'll see your PCP. I know that insurance is high, but so am I. You know that you can trust me. When you're done down low, my new weapon, and you'll see my therapist. Yeah, it'll be fine. Take yourself a double, that's alright. Say God if you insist. God made the bed, man made the Senate. Elongate Mars ready. He said, I let me get starship way, cause the boss shop. Oh, Jesus was just in his bones. He bought a berry flavor and I gave him a cup, but it was better than a feeling alone. When he got home, he decided to give that new wife a look. Now Abraham learned to dance and he's shaking his ass, but he forgot how to read a book. He prayed up to the Lord that night and said, Lord, God said you're getting it, Abe. That's a good direction. That's a good and pages and pages and pages. They thought they'd get away with it. The minimum wage is outrage with it. Gonna burn someone at the stake for a fruit of the doom. Oranges and grapes. Hold on to your vapes, kid. Icicles and alligators and blood chasers and purveyors and strange behaviors and masqueraders and masturbators and layers and layers and layers. Be good to your kind and be good to your bear. Take your aspirin and your roundup. Say all your prayers. All the masks are off and they don't even try. They know that you know that they know. They don't even mind it. All the masks are off and they're getting lazy. They think you're so damn stupid. They think you're so damn crazy. the wheel of the wind, not doing what we're told. That's you and me, honey, and I don't know a thing. Feel just like a boy, but I know that both sides of the thing that we're flipping is on the same coin. It's gonna be a long, cold winter, but I'm glad we got to hang. Things will stay the same around here. There's gonna have to be some change. Midwestern women listening to that company. It's gonna be a long, cold winter, but I'm glad we get to hang. Things will stay the same around here. There's gonna have to be some change. You never wanted for nothing at all. I got problems like a space station, honey. Troubles like a Russian doll. I never wanted this for you. You never wanted for nothing at all. I got problems like a space station, honey. Troubles like a Russian doll. It's gonna be a long, cold winter, but I'm glad we got to hang. Things will stay the same around here. There's gonna have to be some change. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking control. I want a perfect body, I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell do I do when I don't belong here? Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here when I don't belong here? I don't belong here. Up in the asylum, on the temple of the couch, I was a witness to immaculate TV. I will pray unto Laverne and Shirley one last time before the supernova bleaches me. Will they measure Mars and acres? Will we finally meet our makers? Will Lucifer laugh until he cries? On the great red plains of Mars, underneath the same old stars, a trillion miles run, and still I cannot hide. The frontiers all surveyed and the buffalo put away. I wonder what remains of every mountain log at dust and every field farmed into dust. I guess we ought to go put the sky in chains. Things determined are in motion by some preternatural notion. How could it be? No one consulted me. I must have missed the meeting, the interdimensional committee. Though I must say I'm not insulted in the Well, every reason and know why. Don't do it just so they'll die. If you're gonna kill a bug, don't do it just because. I like bugs and I'll tell you why. They're alive and so am I. Bugs. I like grasshoppers, 'cause frogs eat them. I like bees, 'cause flies need them. I like spiders, I like slugs. I like caterpillars, I like bugs. I hate crowds, I love people. I ain't down with the plague, but I'm cool with beetles and bugs. Oh, bugs are pretty cute, bugs are pretty fun. There's a couple of bugs I try to stay away from. Mosquitoes, ticks, business lies, bugs in suits, bugs in ties. And I get bit, and it makes me itch. You won't never hear me complain, 'cause they never really kill me. Granddaddy longlegs, fireflies, big banana spiders with a bunch of eyes. Birds eating bugs and then they sing a pig tune. Maybe I should look into eating bugs pretty soon. Every time I get it, I think of all the things I've done, stepped on that I never did see. And I go, okay, bugs, one for me. Don't know what the man is praying for, but he's probably just a thank of the Lord that he don't live in a home and he don't got a phone and he don't sit around all angry and bored. He's just a bug. A bunch of little ants on a roll, stinky stink bugs taking it slow. Little ladybug and a centipede with 100 little legs and 100 little feet. I like bugs and I'll tell you why. They're alive and so am I. Bugs. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. It feels like knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Welcome to the stage, S.G. Goodman.
Oh, Mama put my gun in the ground. Oh, I can't shoot them anymore. That cold black train is coming down. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. saw Gilgamesh goodbye. Rode off on the green deluge on my raft, steamer plastic with my heartburn and my pagan friend. I rode the surgeon to America on my earth betrayal boat. Some say the folks that are dead are gonna rise again. They'll be lucky if they float. I'd rather be that son of darkness than to know and pretend I don't. And the mob boss with his golden chain was talking down at the docks, saying, "You will know that I'm the Lord when all my working stops. Everything will be replaced, everything that can. It's how it is and always been. The time here and the plight of man, saying, so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. You be good, I'll be good. Maybe we'll get it when we're older. I feel older. Tell me, where are you going? Nowhere. Tell me, where will you run? I'm going where the folks are kind and there's good sunshine and the air's alright, even if I gotta make it all up in my mind. The horde of weeping crocodiles strolled upon their deck as the pageant of the reptiles plumbed new unfathomed depths, and they wondered how they'd navigate the pit their slaves had dug. I saw Atlas teaching Peter and his pals all how to shrug. Some say the dead will rise again. Maybe they will with just a vote. I'd rather be that son of darkness than to know and pretend I don't. Saying, so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. You be good, I'll be good. Maybe we'll get it when we're older. I feel older. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. You be good, I'll be good. Maybe it'll throw us over. We're gonna bring up a real special guest. You've probably seen her playing guitar, maybe on your phone or something. Maybe you've seen her live. She's all the way from Australia. This is Steph String. Guys, give it up for Steph. I wanted to play Saint Steve Irwin. But I needed an Aussie's permission. You know? Love you. enchanted by the panic. I wish I was simple, plain, like rain, running right down the middle. Everything inside me was hot, everything inside me was inflamed. I was looking everywhere for the man. Everybody told me I could blame, but I gotta keep moving on. Staying still could kill me and you if we wait for too long. Yeah, I gotta keep moving on. Almost every night something ain't right, but I don't know what's wrong. Yeah. Send me out of this hell, Virgil. They poison the well, and I can't drink here now. St. Steve Irwin, I'm a child, and I'm certain them are wild crocodiles. Won't you choke them out? Everything I'd ever seen was piled up into a dream. I was afraid I would forget. Now I remember everything, so I gotta keep moving on. Stand still could kill me and you if I wait for too long. Yeah, I gotta keep moving on. heaven, West Virginia, the Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour and she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country How was I supposed to know that my stone was gonna roll away down in the valley? How was I supposed to see all the fishes in the sea swim on without me? I was just a little stone at the bottom of the sea. The waves were flooding over me. How am I supposed to keep all of my sheep when the hill's so steep? How was I supposed to know that my soul was gonna roll away down in the valley to the ocean, floating along with the strangest notion? Take off my old clothes and never put them back on. to a big sunflower, and the only thing I'd ever need was a big hot sun and the occasional shower. How was I supposed to know that my stone was gonna roll away down in the valley? How was I supposed to see all the fishes in the sea swim all the way down into the ocean? Floating along with the strangest I'm gonna play you one more. War isn't murder, good men don't die, children don't starve, and all the women survive. War isn't murder, that's what they say when you're fighting the devil. Murder's okay. War isn't murder, they're called casualties. There ain't a veteran with a good night's sleep. Let's talk about dead people. I mean dead people. The dead don't feel honored, they don't feel that brave, they don't feel avenged, they're lucky if they got graves. Call your dead mother, ask her when she died. It's a deathly silence on the other line. The dead don't talk, but the children don't forget. So in 20 short years you could live to regret that. War isn't murder, there's money at stake. Even Kushner agrees it's good for real estate. War isn't murder, ask Netanyahu, he's got a song for that and a bomb for you. War isn't murder, it's an old desert faith. It's a nation state sanctioned righteous hate. Let's talk about dead people. I mean dead people. If war isn't murder, it's the vengeance of God. If you can't see the bodies, they don't blow when they rot, and the flies don't swarm, and the children don't cry. If war isn't murder, good men don't die. So in a short 20 years, when you vacation the strip, try not and think about the dead, and have a nice trip. War isn't murder, we should all give thanks. I saw it on a movie, give it up for Tom Hanks. War isn't murder, they don't ship out the poor, and the bullets they fire ain't part of the cure. War isn't murder, land is a right, but the banks call dibs, it's something you can't find. Let's talk about dead people, I mean dead people. The dead don't feel honored, they don't feel that brave, they don't feel avenged, they're lucky if they got graves. Call your dead mother, ask her when she died. It's a deathly silence on the other side. It's a dark sacrifice made on your behalf, so get down on your knees and thank the sweet Lord that